morning. Good morning, Miss Patsy. Good morning. Good morning. It is a wonderful morning, you all. The Lord is good to us. And as always, we give him praise for his goodness and his mercy and to all of us. If you won't say it, I'll say it. God is good. Yes, he is. Every day is a day of thanksgiving. Good morning, Mr. Sam Brooks. Good morning, sir. Missed you yesterday, sir. I got an APB out for your arrest, so be on the lookout. Somebody's coming to get you. Again, good morning to everybody. Good morning, Doris. We're still waiting on my Facebook folk to come in. Let's see here. I see some numbers. Make sure I am connected here. All right, I'm still looking here. Sometimes my folk change the setting. So let's see. Y'all let me know on Facebook if y'all can see me or not. I don't see any response, so I'm concerned about that. Good morning, Bishop. Good morning. Derek is headed to St. Louis this week. Okay. All right. I'll be praying for him. Let's see. Derek. Okay. Derek is headed. St. Louis. Good. We'll touch base. Good. Okay. There we go. Facebook. All right. We'll touch base with Derek. Thank you. All right. There we go. So we see. They're coming in. All right. Again, good morning, everybody. We're going to get started. As always, it's another great day to enjoy God's presence and the favor of the Lord. And I tell you, I'm walking in this. I said supernatural favor. Good morning, Pastor Tyrone Robinson. Okay, so as I'm teaching on overcoming the fear factor, let me just give you a connecting component to the fear factor. Obviously, is to achieve your goals. You don't want to. You want to make sure that when you're in an overcoming state, that you have some interest or some perspective of your goals. Because fear will disconnect us from our goals. It's a fact of life. All right. So let me give you some considerations that as you're in this process of pursuing your goals, overcoming fear, overcoming rejection, overcoming failure, overcoming people, overcoming, the mistakes you've made, the mishaps, the miscalculations, the investments you made and potentially they didn't work out right. I was thinking the other day, I've invested thousands and thousands of dollars in various endeavors and initiatives and ideas and concepts. I bought in on various things and some did work, some didn't work. All right. However, as I have to continue to move forward. I can't be too afraid to try again. All right. So number one, overcome anxiety. Overcome anxiety. So anxiety is a feeling of worry, nervousness, or unease, typically about an imminent event or something with an uncertain outcome. My God, it is feeling worry, nervousness. I got a call from my sister yesterday. She had some kind of attack on the digestive system, and she was in a lot of pain. I had to give her morphine, as a matter of fact. But I had to, when she called, or rather when we got the text, I had to bring anxiety under control. Now, where's it coming from? It's coming from the loss of two brothers, a sister, a mother, a cousin within a 18-month time span. All right. Let's just give you just a moment of consideration. So I had to rebuke that because the thought came, okay, is your sister sick? Is it cancer? Etc. So these are the thoughts going through my head, you all. But I had to dial it down. And that's just one area. All right. So you got to overcome anxiety. Whatever's causing the worry, the nervousness, maybe it's a job interview, it's a test. Hello, somebody. Sometimes people are they're very nervous about tests. Smart individuals, but for some reason can't pass tests. All right. So you got to overcome that. You're talking about your goals in the balance. All right. Number two, create goals that are musts. MUSTS, must. Hello, somebody. This is powerful. Create goals that are must. So must, M-U-S-T, is defined goals, in this instance, goals that are necessary and goals that are connected to an obligation. I'm obligated to winning in life. Hear me today. So what do? So let's talk about some musts. These are some musts, all right? manage your health. That's a must. All right. Pursue God's will for your life and do it. Don't just say you want to pursue God's will. God, what's your will? Then he shared with you what what your will is, what his will is, brother, and then you do nothing about it. It's got to become a must. I must do God's will. All right. Increase my financial portfolio. In the midst of a pandemic, in the midst of what's happening in the world, please don't make excuses for not succeeding, particularly financially. Hello, somebody. Hello, somebody. Listen, whatever excuse you've used to not increase your financial portfolio, it is unacceptable. Your mother didn't, you said my mother didn't have money, whatever your reason. Hey, it is a must. Hear me today. It is a must that I increase my financial portfolio. How? By creating additional revenue streams. 3, 4, 5. Listen to me. You're not going to become wealthy or well off overnight. A little here, a little here, a little here, and it adds up collectively. All right. So a must. Serve my local church. That's a must. And often individuals in church are how can I say this? They're not developing at the pace God would have them to develop. Why? Because they're not connected to church. That's it. You're not connected. You're sitting down in church every Sunday. You're taking notes, all that stuff. It's a must, because if you're going to grow spiritually, hear me, somebody, you got to get your butt out the seat. Get off the sideline. How do you go? It's like, say you want to play in the game, basketball. Let's say basketball, and all you have is a uniform. You're sitting on the bench. That don't work, man. How your stats gonna go up if you don't play? Your value goes up when you play. So get involved in the local church. That's a must. All right. It is a must that I build healthy relationships. That's a must. I'm obligated to build healthy relationships. Why? Because I cannot truly succeed without network, without connecting with people, without being a people person. You got to get out of your box, this silo of isolation. No. You got to say, I must build healthy relationships. Starting in Jerusalem, starting in your home with your family. Let's get there first before you can go to Samaria and the othermost parts of the earth. Start with your immediate circle, all right? I must live my best life. I must, all right? So again, number 1, overcome anxiety. Number 2, create goals that are must, all right? Number 3, identify uninspiring or elusive goals. Identify uninspiring and elusive goals. I said and elusive goals, okay? So often the process of overcoming fear becomes stymied by uninspiring or elusive goals we set for ourselves. So to turn this around, ask yourself these questions. Number 1, what does the life you desire and deserve let me go back. What does the life you desire and deserve look like? Is it just someday, maybe, plan, or do you actively work toward it? What are you working toward that goal? Maybe it's something you need not be doing. All right. Is it something that is attainable and you're willing to commit to do it? Or you're not committed to do it, then leave it alone, man. Find you something that you're committed to and do it. All right. All right. Here we go. Number 4, refine your goals. All right. Setting deadlines is crucial to goal setting. Go back to your list and write 1, 3, 5, 10, or 20 years next to each goal to indicate how long it will take to achieve them. When I look around my life, look around all the things that God's blessed me to do, I mean, I can go on and on about what he's blessed me to do, but all of the outcomes are the residual of goals. Goals, right? So you have to set some deadlines. What's important? And put, again, right? 1, 3, 5, 10, 20 years, put next to them. And so here we are in July. It's mid-July, and it's almost August 8th, month of the year, new beginning, obviously. But here's the point I'm making. In 7 months, it's time to redefine your goals. It's time to refine your goal. That's the word I want to say. Refine. In 7 months. Let's get serious, man. And again, we're talking about overcoming fear that ultimately impacts your goals. Number 5, we're closing now. Number 5, connect your goals to your purpose. You ready for this? For you all that are struggling with purpose and all that, what's purpose? Purpose is why. That's it. Purpose is synonymous to why. Listen to me. When you have a powerful reason why, small word, you'll more easily discover the how. You can't discover how without your why. Your why is your purpose. Listen to this. And I did some teaching on this. So go back to your why, all right? Why is an adverb used to ask or talk about the reason. One of the most important steps in setting a goal is to create a list of all the reasons why you want to achieve that goal. In fact, if you discover that you don't have a strong enough why for a particular goal, it's probably a good idea to discard it. Real talk with the bishop, you all. Your why is what you will, your whys are what will motivate you to continue achieving or striving for a goal, even when the goal gets tough. When you feel like quitting, look at your list containing all of the reasons why your goal is so important to you. Talk, man of God. Again, my why. Why do I come on social media? Why do I come and empower you Monday, Wednesday, Friday? Why do I post on LinkedIn and Instagram and YouTube? And why do I pastor? Why? Listen to me. My why is number one is God's will, purpose. Everything is birthed out of that. That's it, real talk, man. If you can discover your why, you'll never discover your how. If you don't know your why, you got to understand something. You got to connect your goals to your purpose or your why. Or why are you doing it? Why? Because your why is connected to your how. And your how gives you a strategy and gives you a format and gives you a plan. Hello, somebody. I feel the Lord this morning. Your how says, hey, step 1, step 2, step 3, step 4, step 5. That's the how. But you cannot discover your how without your why. If you shoot for nothing, you'll hit it every time. Every time. Every time. You'll be perfect. You'll be betting 1,000 in terms of if you don't know where you're going. Now that's not, you don't want to take that path, obviously. So again, connect your goals to your purpose. What's your why? Why do you want to make money? Why do you want to be successful? Why do you want to start the business? Why? Why do you want to meet this particular individual? Why? Why are you doing what you're doing? Because if you don't know your why, you will not know your how. Because your how is entrenched in your why. Hello, somebody. So let's talk about this week. Let's talk about this. Let's talk about overcoming. Listen to me, be clear. Overcoming fear and achieving your goals. This is key, right? Because all of us, think about David was faced with Goliath, this big, tall, 10'9", 10 foot something tall giant. He says, who is this uncircumcised Philistine? Who is this guy? Who is he? He says, okay, I know what's going on. You're defying God's army. I figured that out. Now, how am I going to do it? I'm going to knock you out with this rock. I'm going to get this rock, put it in this sling. I'm taking you out because you're standing between me and my destiny. Whew, that's deep, man. And there are giants often that show up for battle. And like the other Israelites, they were skirmish and scared and afraid. But David said, I can do this because I've seen God work in my past. That's a word, man. That's a word for somebody today. Let's go. Overcome your fear. Overcome your fears and achieve your goals. We'll talk about that this week. Let's get the word out. Why? Because this generation needs it. And they will find in the context of my teaching the how. You can help me with that.